Well, good day, YouTubes. How's she hanging? So, Monday. I actually got a call. And there's another one. Come on, buddy. There you go. Okay, so yeah, that was a phone call for a funeral for tomorrow, which I've got ground out there. That's about as hard as that right now because we got all that cold before the sort of snow came, right? So it didn't really insulate out the cold from freezing up the ground too hard. So I've got her cleared off. I actually used the plow on the smaller tractor this today, and actually I used plowing yesterday and today, so clearing the roads off. And then this call come in actually this morning. And yeah, so funeral to do, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it too much today here, but we might have to hook on the ripper tooth there and go do some ripping, but I can't show you that part of it because I'm not supposed to anymore and stuff. So, but anyways, we might have to do that, but I'm still waiting for actually another phone call. That wasn't exactly the one I was waiting for, but one of their family members is supposed to call me and tell me what grave to use because I've got 4 there. And they're all empty ones, so I imagine I got the right one anyways, but better wait and see. So the longer they wait, the more it's gonna freaking stiffen up out there and be more of a nightmare. So, but anyways, yesterday we took a zip over to Princess Auto and got some hoses made up for the big plow, and we're gonna start hooking that up here, I guess. Now they had these fellers into those plow rams, and that's like a 90, so I guess I'm trying to think now, I guess it would be good if I did her like that and turned them to the back of the rams. Now I did actually get some new fittings. Now they're not probably hydraulic rated, but whoa, this isn't gonna be too hydraulically rated anyways. Oh, there's still some stuff in that one. I'm pretty sure I blew all that out. Oh no, it's oil still. Oh man, that's probably oil that's leaked past the top here and it's seeped back down in. Oh, maybe I should have got some new rams, but anyways, I'll give her another blast. So yeah, I'm guessing if I turn, oh, wrong way, turn these fellers, oh sorry, turn these fellers something like this and angle it to the back. I'm just trying to think of the line would have to go like this and up. Maybe it'd be better if I just got some of these fellers too, you know, and maybe I'll just put them in, but actually that won't work either. Oh, because what she had set me up here, holy friggin' crap, what she'd set me up here is because they had to reduce her down to the 1/4 inch crap here, so we've got actually, oh, there's another one. Okay, that still wasn't the phone call I was waiting for. Oh man, oh well. Anyways, yeah, so what they've got set up here is, oh man, yeah, these fellers here, and I guess that'll work. These will just have to get, I guess, threaded right into here, into these dewies. Something like that. Ooh. Not crazy about the threads in there, but maybe she'll still work. I don't know. But and then that'll get threaded into there, Teflon it all and everything, because these aren't actually the seal down ones. They're just, you know, sort of pipe threaded together, and away you go. So then we had to go to a 5-foot line, and then I got a couple other ones of these fellers here for hooking them onto them. One of each one there. And I'm really not crazy about these fittings. They look really cool and stuff, but oh man, they're a nightmare to get together. Oh! So, anyways, I guess I better give this one another clean out. Geez, I'm pretty sure I had got it all, but yeah, interesting. So, we shall clean this one out again. Maybe I just forgot to blast it out. I can't remember now with the air. But push her down and see what comes out. Or not. Nope. Need more power. But anyways, then we got some more pipe Teflon tape stuff. They wanted 69 cents for a single roll, or $3.99 for, like, what's in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for 10. So I'm like, holy, ½ inch by 40 feet per roll, I guess. Holy, there's a lot on there. 10 meters, yeah. But anyways, better shut that off. Battery will be dead. Yeah, clean this one out, and then we'll start threading stuff together. And I think I'm gonna put them all together, basically with the fittings and everything. I got to get this right too. Might have to switch them if, you know, when I get it on the tractor, if the Dewey's not right. You know, if I'm pushing the button one way and it goes. I guess it doesn't actually really matter on that, because it's just like a toggly switch, right? So. Okay, so anyways, I'll get cleaning, and then we'll get threading and tightening up. Okay, finally got the phone call I wanted. Oh man, it's actually good she called, because I'll tell you that they have a 4-grave plot out there, and it's the wife that has passed away. Husband is still alive. They've got 4 graves, and normally what would happen there is you would open grave 2. So the husband would normally go in grave 1, the wife in grave 2, and then the other 2 for whatever. But she called and was like, oh, we want grave 3 open for her. I'm like, oh, I'm glad you called. Before I started digging too. So we're just Tefloning. I always seem to use maybe a little bit more too much than I should. But rather use too much than not enough. Hopefully these go in here all right. I cleaned this one out, and there was still a bit of shine in it, so. Oh, smoking. Oh, no, didn't get her. A little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. 7/8. Look at that, eh? So hopefully these things are still good, because 74 bucks a pop are gonna not be plowing for a wee bit if they don't seem to work. I have a bit of leery a little bit about this one. I think it was. That's probably pretty good. Now I guess I can Teflon the hose. I really would have liked some swivelly fittings on these things. It would have gone together a little more better than it should have here, but I guess we'll get her. This is going to be a bit of a wrestling match here to get this one on. Now this is the smaller one. Oh. Too small. What size is that? It's probably probably 3/4. No, 3/4. 3/4. Probably some metric stupid thing. 17's close. 19's probably too big. Oh, I've got an 18 somewhere here. Too many wrenches. Oh, I know where my 18 is. It's up here. 18? No, not 18 either. Very interesting. 11/16. Aha! Okay, so wrestling match here now. Get these all started and lined up here. Alright, so we got that feller on there. Just had a little visitor come in and see me, so we'll Teflon-y this one up too. Oh, do it the right way maybe. So yeah, I probably do use way more of this than I should, but don't want any leaks. Okay, now this isn't super matter yet, but it does depend once I get them onto the tractor which one's going to be where. Now that is going to be one freaking huge Dewey. Oh crap! Watch your Dewey. Oh, don't you know if I got a big enough one here? I might have to use one of my big adjustable Deweys. Man, that's a freaking huge Dewey. I think well, even that one's gonna be. Yep. Okay, gotta get an adjustable. All right. Well, I guess we'll thread this one on here. I don't really like these fittings much. Oh, when the stuff's cold outside, oh, those things are tough to get on. Sometimes you actually gotta take it off the, unscrew it off the tractor to relieve pressure, then snap it on, and then tighten the tractor back up. Because you just physically don't have enough strength to push, right? To push these things, because you got to push all that fluid that's really super cold and really thick in the tractor, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to undo this. This ain't working right here. Could actually probably throw this one in the vise there, but we'll see if we can get her here. Oh crap! Oh man, these are wicked. Well, that's probably as much as I can go. Alright. There we go. We got one ready to rock. Righty, so same deal again. Let's thread that feller in. Now, that's neat. Probably better use the box end. Holy, let go! And hopefully these pistons will work still pretty good. If not, then, you know, I guess we'll have to get some narrow ones. Make sure we get the right length too. They had 3 different lengths on the Princess Auto site there. Oh, that's probably good. Oh man, that's still grimy, that one. Okay. So, we'll wrestle this one, Teflon this one too. Oh man, there's a door again. Hang on. Holy snikes, if the picking people don't leave me alone today, I won't get nothing to... Still gotta take a grade too for tomorrow. But anyways, we'll get these all Teflon and tightened up. And I don't know if we'll get actually on today or not, but we shall see. We shall see. Alright. Oh, I did the wrong one. That's okay. I did the one for the fitting in. Okay. It's okay, I won't have to do it after then. Oops, that didn't work too well. I would have a cap in there, but you don't want to get any of this crap going in the middle there, right? Because then it'll get sucked in and start screwing all your stuff up. Man, oh man, I'm having good luck here right now. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, I think we're under control. Ish. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to use the same bolts. Well, the nuts are junk now because I had to heat them up. They were lock nuts, so they're junk. But yeah, I don't know whether I can maybe get away using the. I'll probably put new bolts in too if I got them here. See what I got. I guess I could actually, if I had them too, I could just use like those quick pin thingies, but I don't know if I got any of them or not. I'm just going to give it a little bit more. Should be good for that. Alright, well, we already got this one ready to rock, so that is good. So, oh, got a protector dewey in there I got to get out. Just like that. Keeps her nice and clean. If you can see in there or not, probably not, but these fittings, $47 each. Talk about holy. That's pretty darn expensive fittings, eh? One bit more here. Whoa! I should get her. Oh yeah, that's good. That's lots. Okay. That one's good. And I better go get that grave going. It's going to be a freaking nightmare. Oh, I don't have my... I still got my big bucket on, so I'm going to try to scrape, scrape, scrape. Maybe I'll punch through it fairly quickly and easily. I'm going to try to do it without having to put the ripper tooth on, but we have to, and then get through that, and then we should be good. Anyways, if we get more time today, shall be back. Alrighty, so we got the grave all done. It was a little bit of a nightmare. Had about actually there's only about 4 to 5 inches of frost, so really it wasn't too bad. I didn't even change buckets or put a ripper tooth on, nothing, just kept kind of basically it almost looks like you're if you've ever taken a knife or whatever and scraped like a hunk of chocolate and it rips like the shreds off, it kind of looks like that. I kind of wanted to eat some, but I'm like, oh no, wait a minute, that's dirt. That's not chocolate, that's dirt. But you know, it's brown and it's shaving off, it looks like chocolate, but no, I thought I better not. So anyways, I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot more time for anything really now. Oh yeah, and that wasn't the worst part of that whole, forgot to mention. The worst part was there was a tree pretty much right in front of where I was digging. So I get down through the frozen stuff and then boom, hit a bunch of tree roots. That was a little more challenging, but I got through it. I did bash through them and away she went. So good to go, ready to go for tomorrow. So I guess I get some more time to myself now. If the frickin' phone doesn't ring or the door doesn't go like it did 3 times already. Holy. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to replace these bolts. They're probably fine, but I don't know. I kind of want to put something stronger. I think that 3 thing means a grade 5. So, I mean, it has been wore quite a bit there, really. And that's actually probably wore from inside of the cylinder here, likely. It's probably, yeah, perfect right there. That one or the other end. That one or this end. It's probably wore the whole of that open a lot, too. So, yeah, she's sloppy, but I was kind of thinking of that sloppiness isn't really a super bad thing because it allows the plow to kind of move and stuff, and instead of being rigid, you know, it'll kind of float and you know, a bit like that. So I do have some of these, but I think they're even a lighter. They're like a grade 2 maybe. There's not even a Dewey on the top, so I don't know. I think what I might do is run it to TSC and grab some 8s of that length. I know they have them out there. What I want to do first though is change that sensor in the truck here, and I got my Dewey all ready for the wrench, so I think maybe we'll do that, and then hopefully I don't lose a lot of coolant. If I could do it quick, I think we'll be alright. So, but anyways, let's maybe head out and do that, and then I'll go see if we can get some bolts and some more lock nuts probably too. Probably should be lock nutted on there. Alright, I don't know what you guys will be able to see when I'm actually doing this, but there's that sensor right there. So, I took the horns all out. See what I mean by having her accessible? Snip, 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 and away you go. Away you go. So, let's get the little plug off. And I don't seriously know if this is actually the problem with this truck starting or not, but we're, you know, for all it's worth, I might as well just chuck one in here. So we'll get this one ready, and they've already got her coated with some lock and thread stuff, so that's sort of kind of nice. And she's a 3/4 inch. I don't think I'm going to need an extension, but oh, maybe I will actually. Let me go grab one. Alright, we got an extender, and hopefully we don't lose a lot of fluid here. How's that plug going to be in the way? I bet you I should yank it just while I'm in there. Or maybe here. The other thing I should probably check is plugs, but they were actually done when I bought it. So I've only got about 20,000 K, 20,000 on it, I think. Oh, that actually came loose pretty good there. Get her where I feel like I can get her finger loose, which I don't think is going to be much more. See. Now that little washer is not coming off, so we better get that off before we get anything flowing good here. There we go. I do apologize if you can't see anything, but my oh, actually it's not too bad. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, now I think she's good. Get this one ready. Oh, it's actually got a bit of a vacuum there, so that's good. If we do this right. Come on, baby. Feel right there. I guess that's it. You gotta remember there's a bit of lock thread and stuff on there too, so it kind of feels like you're cross-threading it. But looked at her pretty good there. It seemed all right. Yeah, it's got a bit of thread locker on it. So I watched a video last night. I can't remember who sent it to me now. I have a horrible time with names, eh? But anyway, sent me a video on the intake gaskets on these, and the guy that redid one. And that's a fairly big job because there's a lot of stuff you got to take off, right? All the injectors and stuff stay in the intake manifold. Okay. But it's like a big huge hunk of plastic, right? So, I guess that's that. Let's plug this feller back in. Good, and we'll plug our cylinder back in. And like I say, I don't know if this is going to cure this or not, but let's have a look at the old one here. It's not really too bad looking, but maybe it is gone bad. I don't know. So it's pretty much, there's a layer of something there. A little bit of a skime layer, so I mean that could be affecting the reading of it, but yeah, see, it does sort of scrubble off. Interesting. I don't know. Anyways, let's try her out. Alright, so we got a -11. Nice. I got the Dewey hooked up here and we're saying -10. So that sounds about right, but that's what the thing was doing before. So. Fire it up! That thing will start to warm up pretty quick. Well, it's not as bad. Still a little roughy there. We're running, well, it's actually RPMs there too, so. 9, this is so cold, it's hard to update. It's about 980. It's just under 1,000 there, so that's pretty darn close. Oh. She's having a bit of troubles. Yep. A little bit of troubles there, boys. A little bit of troubles. That's interesting. Anyways, should stay running. Go back here. He was doing something in that video when he was doing the intake gasket sets. Can't remember 100% now what he was looking at, but it was something like fuel trims and stuff. And it was reading kind of wonky up and down, back and forth. And then he was spraying some brake cleaner around his intake gaskets there. And it would go up really good. To like 8 or so 100, it would stick there and stay there. I don't even know what the heck one is the fuel trim in here now. Spark Advance. Sounds like it's missing on a cylinder again. But that sort of makes sense if it's got air sucking in. Man, this thing is so cold. I don't know if that's... Oh. Fuel system 1, fuel system 2? Oh, he's kicked up there again. So yeah, we're at 0 degrees now, so she's warmed up a bit on the ECT. Engine coolant temperature is what that stands for. Oh, 1 degree. So she is warming up. Now, short, maybe that's it. Short FT2%, long FT2%. I don't know. This has got so much short formy stuff in here. If you don't know what everything means, you're in trouble. But anyways, I messaged the guy and asked him, because he said his truck was running idle and rough, but I asked him if it was just a idle and rough at the cold start, but he never said if it kept idle and rough or if it went away when it warmed up. So I'm hopefully he's going to respond back to me, because he just posted it, I think, yesterday or the day before, so he might be looking at his comments off it. But if I got to put intake gaskets in, oh man, that's going to be a job, that one. It seemed easy for him, but there's so much stuff you got to unhook and taking hoses off here, and just to get the top Dewey thing off, really, like, holy. I mean, I probably could be able to do it, but you know, holy crap. That definitely wouldn't be until the summertime, because that would be a lot of work. So, and he was saying that some of this ethanol-y crap they're putting in the gas is affecting the silicone rubber. So basically it looks like an egg-shaped thing. Well, I can't really, sort of like that, like an egg-shapey thing. And on the inside is actually where the gasket material-y stuff is, and it's like a silicone rubbery gaskety kind of stuff there, and that's sealing the intake gasket to the block of the engine. And And then right there is your injector tube, firing stuff in, right? So he was getting unmetered air. So basically it's not being metered and dealt with as it's going through the mass airflow sensor. That's the thing in the air tube ducty thing up front there. So I hope he responds back and tells me if it was just after it warmed up it was fine, it seemed to go away or what, because I guess those gaskets would warm up and swell a bit and then probably fill in that little bit of gap, you know. But yeah, he says something about the ethanol gas, it's drying out the rubber and it's basically getting squashed and then it doesn't rebound back kind of thing. So with the heat and cold cycles, as it squishes down and it sort of stays down, and then you know, you cool it down and it shrinks more, and then it's letting more air in. As soon as it warms up, it kind of expands a little bit, enough to make it run sort of normal, right? So anyways, yeah, if I gotta do that, that won't be till summertime for sure, because that's quite a dissection and getting all the fuel lines off that's right in there and everything, and it's a big hunk of plastic. It's really weird, which I guess is good because it's a lot lighter, but man, I don't know, that and heat just doesn't seem to sound good together, but I don't know. Whatever, but anyways, I guess I better clean off my winder, get the brushy out, and I got the heat cranking, but it's not really warm enough yet, so that and then we'll go see if we can get some bolts. Well, we're up to 29 degrees already. Sweet! 29. And we're just ready to take off here, and we'll head her up the highway, and we'll see what we got when we get to TSC. Now, I'm not sure which way it makes it run, but if you've got a leak, say, in your intake gaskets, I do think that would make it pour a bit more fuel into it to compensate with that extra air, maybe. I'm not too sure how that exactly works, how it figures that out, because it does smell like it's kind of really not gassy, stinky, but it's not smelling like the way it should right now. So it seems to me like it's really dumping a bunch of gas in. But anyways, we're up to 33 degrees now. Anyways, we'll hit her at TSC, and that'll give her a little bit of a run, and we'll see what we're punching out then. Oh yeah, I got the horns off. Let's see what this sounds like. Ready? Nothing. Psst, psst. That's funny. Oh, I don't even know if you guys can hear that. All you hear is like a psst. Oh well. We'll have to figure out what's going on there too, because I think there might be a bit of moisture in my switch, dewy, and it's switched her and frozen her off in the off position. So anyways, that's another day too. Well, we made her to TSC, and all we got is 69 degrees. Good old 69 degrees, eh? But I don't know if something's not accurate here, because by looking at the dewy on the dash here, maybe it's not accurate. I would say the sensor or the scanner thing is more accurate. That's not 69 degrees. I don't know what the deal is there, but anyhow, that's one showing 69, so I'd say that's probably more right. But anyways, I'm gonna pop in, see if I can grab some bolts. Well, lost 10 degrees as I was in TSC there, so I guess that's all right. But anyhow, we got some bolts, some nice grade 8 bolts. Can't really see in the package, but oh, this one's actually been opened. So all those extra dewies mean 8, I guess. I don't know. I never understood that, because that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dewies. So you think, oh, that must be grade 6. But then a 5 has only got 3. So I don't know. There's some method behind her, I guess. And they didn't have lock nuts that big, so I got just a bag of other stuff too. Needed some other crap, so I got some washers, and it's just a big bag. You pay so much per pound, right? So, and I'm pretty sure I got 5/8 nuts, so about it. Not, I got some anyways, and a couple of other things, smaller stuff and stuff, you know. So, but anyways, I don't know, this store. It's a long way to go to that other store like this for a couple of bolts, but we got them, I guess. But that was all they had. They had like 4 of the longer ones and like 2 of the smaller ones, which worked fine for me. But the next guy that's wanting some, nope, sorry bud, I won't have those for 6 more months. But anyways, I guess we'll head her home. I don't know if there's a whole lot more I can really do today on it, because I need to kind of hook her to the tractor and get her up in the air and work on her that way. It seemed to work pretty good. So I'll got the tractor out where I was digging, left her out there overnight, and use the arm of the backhoe and then cover the hole kind of thing, so some arsehole comes and thinks, you know, I'll just jump over this hole and they ends up falling and killing themselves or whatever, then, you know, I could say, well, you shouldn't have walked there because the machine was in the way, like, duh. But, yeah, anyways, I should probably have it covered, but, I mean, they're stupid enough to fall into it. That's their own problem. Man, stay away from it. If you see a machine there, usually just don't walk right up to it and, you know, start giving it kisses and stuff and wanting to play on it and mess around and stuff, but never had a problem yet, which doesn't mean it never will happen, but that's a bright sun. But yeah, so that's what I normally do. If I dig one the day before, I'll leave the hoe over it, and normally I do have plywood out there and I will cover it and then put the hoe on top, but I thought, today I'm just going to leave the dewey out, stretched out, and then tomorrow I'll hopefully be able to fire it up there and bring her back, and then we can start whatchamacalliting the cylinders back on. So yeah, there's no point in doing her today because I wanted to get her up kind of where I had her the other day, and sure, it's nice being able to stand and work on something instead of, you know, on your knees all day doing stuff. That would kind of suck. So, but anyways, we'll hit her home, and that's probably going to be it. We'll see what temp we got when we get home. It's probably not going to get much more of the old 69 there, but I don't know, it seems to take a long time. Maybe it does need a thermostat. Maybe someone, they put it in, they put the wrong one in. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea, but this thing is such a mess. Like, you pretty much got to drain the whole entire engine out and everything just to get the stupid whatchamacallit out, the thermostat, which really is kind of dumb, but oh, policey mans. But anyways, they're doing, they're looking for somebody. There's a bunch that come racing past me when I was coming out here too, so something going on somewhere. But yeah, so tomorrow I do have a vault coming, which is good, so I can kind of work on my Dewey there and sort of listen for him and stuff, and do it that way, so I can get the tractor back up there and get her hooked onto the Dewey there again, and lift her up, and then we can start putting the cylinders back on. Hopefully the rest of her is okay. Probably should have a look over all the welds and stuff on that plow just to make sure that it's not broken or whatever, but maybe we'll just drive on. If something breaks, we'll fix it. No biggie. So actually left a couple of spots there I wanted to do today with that thing, but I just got kind of kiboshed with this funeral and for time and stuff. A couple of spots I wanted to shove the snowbanks back a bit off the side of the road, and I could do it with a small guy, but I thought, well, we'll just leave that for the big feller, you know, the big feller. And couldn't get to her today, so oh well, maybe tomorrow. And there was one road there, it's just like a spurry off-road that I didn't do. I haven't done it actually for, I think I've done it once so far, and I've plowed about 4 times now. So it's going to be fairly thick, and it'll need to get cleaned up, but I kind of wanted to save one to make her work a little bit, you know, and it probably won't work at all, but that tractor's got power, let me tell you. So yeah, anyways, we'll hit her home and probably call her a day. Well, grand toodles of 77 degrees apparently, and yeah, that one didn't even get past the one middle tick thingy there, whatever that one is. Man, so I don't know, something ain't right here, boys. I'm wondering if we do have a stuck open thermostat thingy, but I don't know how you diagnose that without actually taking her apart and seeing if she's stuck open. So I don't know. Now it seems like it's idling itself up again. Jeez, I don't know. It is too. It's slowly creeping back up. I'll let her sit and run a minute here and see what she ends up sort of leveling off at here. I'm wondering too if the truck maybe knows that it hasn't reached a certain temperature in a certain amount of time, and it's idling its sort of self up to maybe run her a little faster to get her a little warmer faster maybe. I don't know if it's that smart or not. It kind of sounds like it sort of is, because that run we done there, that gauge on the dashie here should have been up around the 100. I know that's about where they level off at, roughly. Degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius, that's whatever that is Fahrenheit. I don't know, I'm not good at calculating that, but she is probably 650-ish, 700 roughly there, RPM, so that's not bad, but you know, I don't know. something definitely is wonky here somewhere, and could probably be thermostat. Hard to say. It is putting out fairly good heat. That way it seems alright. It's not super hot though. That little run there should have warmed her up pretty good, so I'm kind of leaning towards thermostat issue. Oh, what a freaking pig and... Oh, that's an awful job on this thing. I'll show you that here before we take off, but we're showing 78 degrees here now, so I don't know. But let's have a look at that thermostat placement spot. Alright, thermostat on this thing would be nice if it was up higher, but it's not. It's pretty warm. That's the outline, that's the inline. It's a lot hotter on the inline. But anyways, if you follow these all the way down, right down in the front of the engine there is housing, and it's behind that. It sits in the block there, and then it gets mushed on with that thing. So you got to pop this hose out of here, and lose all your fluid out of the engine, and to get into there. So it's kind of a pain in the rear end, but I don't know. And this is the intake thing here. But see, you got to take all these plugs and stuff off of here, and some of them are really wonky and really weird plugs. And, oh man, it's not fun. Well, that's going to be her for today. We still got our solary project, well, light solar and power, and our battery thing here, and it's showing 12.4 volts, so it's not where she should be. It'd be a lot more better in the sun, but I think that'll be another project I might wait on until springish, you know. I don't know. Got to clear all the snow off everything now to get her to fit, right? So, but to get her mounted outside and everything. But thermostat on the truck, might have to do her. I mean, probably should be done. Those things are probably, what was I gonna say? If you take one out and you look at it, oh, it's closed, it's fine. Well, it could possibly be just a hair bit open. That'll let some fluid through, and that won't take much to screw up. So I'll have to probably look into that. It's not a fun job, but I'll have to do her, I guess. But that should have warmed up a lot more than that, I think. So something is not quite right there. So one problem after another, eh? Oh man. But anyways, that's it for today. You guys have a good one. We'll do some more messing around with the hydraulics on the front of that thing tomorrow for that plow, and go from there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow.